Welcome to the Joe Fixes It channel, where we work on our Mark II Jetta diesels and occasionally on our Exmark mower. Today we're going to review the RBG 712 blade sharpener. This is a professional grade piece of equipment. This is a must-have for any serious lawn care professional. This blade sharpener will set you back right around $400, depending upon where you're shopping and whether the retailer is scalping you, because this thing stays on back order at the factory. It is not made in China, and the quality of the build of this thing reflects that. You angle grinder people out there, if you think you're putting a good angle and a good edge on a mower blade, you are delusional. This does it, and it comes out just like it came out of the factory. This is what you want to use. Even our own local Exmark dealer uses an angle grinder. Invest in some equipment. It'll pay for itself. People will come to you to get their blades sharpened. So let's get on with it, and let me show you how it works. And remember, don't forget eye protection and wear some gloves. You'll need them. This thing throws off a lot of grit, which brings me to another point. They sell a grit catcher. Buy it, especially if you're going to have it in a fixed position. I don't use this very much, so I'm going to keep it on one of my roll around toolboxes and clean it off whenever I'm done using it. But it does throw off a lot of grit. Here's the blade we're starting with. You can see that the angle is completely wrong on this thing. That's because I've been sharpening it with an angle grinder. Alright, first thing we do is turn it on. We lay it across this guide flush and set it down against the blade. And pull it back in one smooth motion. You can see that we've started to make our cut, and it's starting to bring the angle around correct. It's time to balance them. If you have a nail hanging out of the wall and you think you're balancing them, you're fooling yourself. You need to get a cone magnetic wall balancer, just like the one I'm about to show you. And you merely take your blade right here and clamp it in and hold it straight. This one is obviously out of balance. That needs a little more balancing, so we have to go back and take some more material off the heavy side of the blade before we put it on the mower. I wouldn't recommend taking more than 1 or 2 passes at a time each time you balance it, because that grinder wheel takes a significant amount of material off of it. Now, if you think you're going to go out and snap one of these up and have it right away, think again. They're on back order just about everywhere. I was lucky enough to call around to different lawn care shops until I found one that was in stock, and I bought it. I actually called the factory and checked with them, and they say they are constantly backed up, that they can't keep up the orders. That's because they're making a very good, durable, heavy-duty piece of equipment. Now, if you found this video interesting, useful, educational, or even entertaining, support the channel, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment, and we will see you in the next video.